I'd be the sky break for me and we're
Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a returning customer, you know what to do. So today I'm going to be doing my unpopular opinions, okay? And I'm gonna keep it only to 5 because I talk a lot and I'm trying to keep my videos to a minimum. So anyways, let's just really get into this, okay? So number 1 is there are no more preteens. There is not that awkward preteen stage that we all went through, you know, when you don't know if you're like a child. You're always a child until you're like 18, but you're like, oh my goodness, I'm not a teenager yet, but I'm not a complete kid yet, and you know, we having all the acne. That's just teenage years, period. But just that awkward stage, I feel like a lot of kids nowadays are trying to grow up faster than they really are. They even look, you know, older than they really are, and they just don't go through that awkward stage like we all did. So I feel like there is no more preteen stage. Number 2 is, even I'm back at talking about the kids, but number 2 is the kids nowadays, they don't respect adults. They don't have that respect for the seniors for the older people, the adults. Like a lot of kids nowadays, you know, disrespect people. The video that went viral, and it was this 9th grader. I don't know how old she was, but whatever age that is. I think it's like 13, 14, maybe 15, I'm not sure. But yeah, this 9th grader, she beat up her teacher because she didn't like the way her teacher was talking to her. And yes, you know, adults, they get very disrespectful, you know, I know. I know. But even when adults were disrespectful to a certain extent, we never really challenged them. Yeah, we'll be pissed off about what they said and did, but that's when we'll be in the bathroom, you know, punching the air and crying and saying we're running away. We don't say, okay, square up. Like, the kids nowadays, they're trying to fight. Number 3 is influencers / celebrities are not responsible for being your kids' role models. I feel like a lot of people now will agree with that, but probably like 2 years ago they were like, no, because X, Y, and Z, you know what? Well, we're gonna start with ABC. The reason that they are not responsible for the way that your kids act is because they're living their lives. Your kid, and you should have a strong enough foundation at home that your kids know right from wrong and know what those people are doing that's always in their face is bad. Like, they should know that. So it's up to you to instill that part, and what they see wouldn't affect them. And whole time people be watching it for entertainment anyways, but they would know that that is strictly entertainment. We do not know what's going on in these people's lives. We're not trying to be like them, we're trying to be like ourselves. All that mindset, that whole mindset, it comes from home. So yes, influencers / celebrities, they're humans just like us. They make the same mistakes. They're just in front of the world doing this. Number 4 is single black moms. Single black mothers get blamed for everything. They literally get blamed for so much. You would not, I can't even fathom the connections that people have made that I've came across on the internet. Like this one guy, I think he was a news reporter. I think I'm talking too fast because I'm low-key out of breath. But this one guy, I don't know what he was. I think he was a news reporter. But he, the men that beat up Tyre Nichols, I think that is his name, the 5 police officers that beat up Tyre Nichols, the news guy, the commentator, he had the nerve to say the reason they beat that young man up was because of their single black mothers, because they were raised by single black mothers.
It looked like what young black men do when they're supervised by a single black woman. And that's what they got going on in the Memphis Police Department. They've elected or put some black woman in charge of the police force. And we're getting the same kind of chaos and disunity and violence that we see in a lot of these cities that are run by single mothers. If we want to discuss the breakdown of family that leads to disrespect for authority, that causes you to resist the police and run from the police and not comply with the police because you resist authority.
I don't know the connection in between that. I can't even understand, and I feel like the moment I understand is the moment I will become as stupid as he sounds. So yes, that was just an example. I hear so much, but I feel like that's a video in itself. I've heard connections to why passport bros are passport bros because of single black mothers. I don't understand how single black mothers are getting blamed for grown men actions, but like I said, that is a whole nother video. So let me go to number 5. Okay, moment of truth. Number five. Like I said, y'all gonna hate number 5. Y'all gonna cancel me for this one. I ain't even put on yet, but y'all definitely gonna cancel me for this one. Number 5 is zodiac signs are fake. Boo, tomato. I know everybody's just like not gonna finish this video after I said that, but no, I believe zodiac signs are fake. There is no way you will ever make me believe that the way the stars were aligned on December 31st is the reason that I act the way I act. It will never make sense to me. But that's not to like say anything, talk down on people that believe in zodiac signs, because it's definitely an entertaining thing, and to have something so interesting like that, it's very intriguing. Like, I used to be into zodiac signs when I was like younger, but I'm just like, no, because a lot of the things, I believe that a lot of the things that they say are very generic. I feel like that's why they added that moon, sun, and the sunrise and the moon set parts of it, because it'd be like, oh, I was born a Capricorn, but my moon set is a Cancer and my sunrise is a Taurus, and they use a whole bunch of generic explanations for why you act the way you act, and now everybody fits it. And but yes, if you're into that though, like, it's entertaining. I like to hear people talk about it. Like, I wouldn't down it in someone's face that's really passionate about it, because it's fun to have a passion. Okay, the reason and I brought that one up is because it's getting a little excessive. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's extremely excessive. It's getting to a point like every video I watch on TikTok, which I shouldn't even be on TikTok, but every video I watch on TikTok, someone's like, oh, that's that Taurus energy, oh, that's that Aquarius energy. Whole time the person is a Capricorn. So what? That's the generic not explanations, but descriptions they give to each one. That's why we fit all of them. We be fitting like a whole bunch of them. And I heard the other day, this lady, she had a dog, and she was like, oh yeah, my dog's a Leo. It's a dog. Like, it's really like, that's what we're doing now? I just don't believe in it. I will entertain the conversation, like, if someone was to ask me, oh, what's your sign? Oh, that's like, I like that, X, Y, and Z. And you know, I do like reading the little fun facts they have about my zodiac sign, but I truly and honestly don't believe in it. That's why I never ask anyone I just meet, oh, what's your sign? Oh, that means you act like this. Like, no, I don't care. Like, I'm not that invested in other people to try to figure out why they act the way they act. More than likely it's because of some childhood trauma. But yes, I will still like entertain the conversation, and I still do like reading stuff about my zodiac sign. It passes time. It's just interesting for sure. I don't know how they got all this together, but it's definitely something interesting. So I see why people are intrigued with it, but you will never be able to convince me that the way the stars aligned is the reason that I act the way I act. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, so if you stuck around and did not cancel me after the last thing I said, you are definitely a real trooper. So I hope you all find that entertaining. I'm definitely going to make another unpopular opinion. I hope you all enjoyed that video, and I hope I ruffled a little feather. So until next time, bye my goodies.